Let's start with group number 1. Let's start with group number 1.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Herrera and classmate. We are group number 1, formed by Mayeli Herrera, Luis Bedoña, and myself, Mateo Bonilla. Today, we're gonna present the bandera, a traditional Ecuadorian dish that is served in 3 sections, similar to a flag. Next panel, please.
The dish is very well known in Santo Domingo of the Táchira, especially at the Red Bird restaurant, where it has been consumed for many years. The bandera is considered a main dish because it includes rice, salad shrimp, starfish, and green plantain. In many restaurants, the dish is being prepared for early in the morning due to its high demand and lunch time. It's priced around $3 to $4.50, making it an affordable and popular option. Finally, the dish that is our world present because it represents tradition, flavor, and local gastronomic identity. Next, please.
Next, I'm gonna present the ingredients. Rice, guatita beef stomach stew, fish for ceviche, black clams for ceviche, shrimp for ceviche, lemon, onion, cilantro, spice, salt, cumin, garlic, and pepper, fried plantain, patacones or rye plantain, fresh salad, lettuce, tomato, onion, chilies on the side. How it is made. The guatita is served with rice and its traditional seasoning. The fish, clams, and shrimp are prepared as ceviche with lemon, onion, cilantro, and spice. The plantain is fried as patacones or rye plantain. Everything is plated in separate sections to create the flag-style presentation of the bandera. Next, please.
How is prepared? Before the rice is cooking, the beans are soaked and are boiled with spice. Once the beans are ready, the meat, usually chicken or beef, in this case fish, is seasoned, is fried until it's juicy and crispy. After everything is prepared, the rice is served with the beans and meat on the same plate. It's often accompanied by salad or fried plantain. The dish is eaten at lunchtime and is considered the most traditional Dominican meal. It's liked for its savory, chewy, and creamy texture. As long as it's served, I enjoy every bite. We would recommend try the bandera with shrimp instead of meat because it adds more delicate flavor and makes the dish feel lighter and more unique. Thank you very much.
Second group.
Good morning, teacher and class. The group 2 is going to tell about the dish best known as encebollado. Next picture. Encebollado is one of the most representative dishes of Ecuadorian cuisine and a symbol of cultural identity, especially in the coastal region. Made with fish, yuca, pickled a red onion and a bowl seasoned with herbs and spices. This dish stands out for its intense flavor and the nutritional value. Traditionally consumed in the early hour the day, encebollado not only serves a nutritional purpose, but is also part of the country's social custom. Considered a popular hangover cure and comforting meal for various occasions. Its preparation and consumption reflect the culinary riches of Ecuador and the close relationship without causing land and local culture. Thank you. Next partner.
Today I am going to talk about the ingredients of this traditional dish. Main ingredients: albacore, cassava, red onion, tomato, bell pepper, garlic, and cilantro. Seasonings: cumin, salt, pepper, oil, and water. Complements: lemon, hot sauce, chilies, popcorn, and bread. Continue, my partner, please.
So now I am going to explain how encebollado is prepared. First, the cassava is cooked in plenty of water with a little salt until it is soft. When it's ready, it is taken out of the pot and kept for later. Some of the cooked water is also saved. Next, in another pot, the tuna is cooked with water, garlic, onion, cilantro, salt, pepper, and cumin. It is cooked until the fish is ready. Then the tuna is taken out or broken into small pieces. After that, tomato and bell pepper are added to the same soup and cooked for a few minutes to give more flavor to the plate. Then the tuna is added back and mixed slowly. If it's necessary, for more salt is added and it is cooked for a few minutes. Finally, to serve the encebollado, pieces of cassava are placed in a bowl. On the hot soup is poured on top. Red onion, cilantro, and lemon juice are added. It usually in many places of Ecuador, with served with plated chips, popcorn, or usually the people eat this plate or with or bread. That is how encebollado is prepared. Thank you. Next one.
Textures. Ecuadorian encebollado offers a combination of salty, tangy, and flesh flavor with a comforting and varied texture, highlighting the tenderness of the pickled pear, the creaminess of the yuca, the spicy and crunchy touch of the pickled onions, and the freshness of the cilantro enlaced with lemon juice and crunchy accompaniments like plantain chips or popcorn. Next, my partner.
Encebollado is an important dish in the local economy because it uses national produce ingredients such as a fish, cassava, onions, and lemons. This means that when people prepare or fry this dish, they directly support local fishermen, farmers, and small business. In addition, it is an affordable and low-cost meal which makes it an accessible option for many families and a profitable product for small restaurants and food vendors. Thank you for your attention, teacher and classmates.
Group number 3.
Good morning, teacher and classmates. My name is Gabriela, and together with my group, we are going to present a classic dish from the Ecuadorian Andes, chapingachos. This is a favorite for many because of its rich flavor. Basically, chapingachos are fried potatoes patties filled with cheese. They are traditional served at local restaurants and family reunions. To start, I will mention the main ingredients we need. First, 4 pounds of potatoes, next a natural salt and pepper for the base. Then half a pound of cheese to fill the patties. For the sides, 1/4 liter of vegetable oil and 10 eggs. For the peanut sauce, 5 of white onion, 5 cloves of garlic, and half a pound of peanuts. For the salad, 1 head of lettuce, red onions, 4 tomatoes, 5 sprigs of cilantro, and 4 lemons. Now my partner Carla will continue with the rest of the ingredients.
The process is very simple and it only takes the main steps. Step 1. First, peel the potatoes carefully and cut them into medium pieces. Then boil them in salted water until they are soft and easy to mash. This usually takes about 20 minutes. Step 2. After you boil the potatoes, drain them well and mash them until smooth. Next, add 1 raw egg and another to give color and flavor. Season the mixture with salt and pepper and mix everything until you get a soft and uniform dough. Step 3. Once you have sharpened for the potato tortillas with your hands, heat a griddle with a little oil. Finally, brown the yapingachos on both sides until they are golden and slitting crispy. The next, Yahaira.
Step 5. Before you serve the dish, brown the chorizo in a pan and fry the eggs in separate pan. Step 6. After you do the peanut sauce by sauteing, the finally chop white onion and garlic in annatto. Step 7. Adding the blended peanuts and a little water and simmering until thickened. Season you with salt and pepper. Met Laura.
Step 8. Enter to the salsa criolla by julienne, the tomato and red onion, added lemon juice, chopped cilantro, and season with salt and pepper. Step 9. As soon as you serve the yapingachos with sugar, peanut sauce, fried eggs, chorizo, and salsa criolla. Step 10. Yapingachos are served hot and are traditionally accompanied by a fresh salad of lettuce, tomato, and avocado, which provides a refreshing contrast to the texture and flavor of the yapingachos. Thank you for your attention, teacher and classmates.
Group 4.
Good morning, teacher and classmates. We welcome you to our presentation. We are group 4, made up of Marco Álvarez, Franklin Lesinquiza, and myself, Caterina Rivera. Together, we will present the topic we have prepared for you. Maito is one of the most representative traditional dishes of the Ecuadorian Amazon and a symbol of the cultural identity of its ancestral peoples. For the preparation of these recipes, we will use the following ingredients. 4 pounds of fish, 1 clove of garlic, employed as it is listed but not used in the preparation steps, 4 onions, tomato, employed as it is listed but not used in the preparation steps, lime, 3 pounds of cassava, 10 bijao leaves, and salt. Next partner, please.
Preparation. First, take the fish out the bowl. Then clean it and remove the guts. Second, proceed to wash it with water, salt, and lime and make some shortcuts in the scheme. Third, put salt all over the fish and place onions seeds inside the fish where the cows were. Let it marinate for half an hour. Peel the yuca and put them on the cut with salt. Roast the leaves for the later warping of the fish. Once the fish is marinated, proceed to wrap it with the leaf so that it complements covers and put it directly on the grill. The fish is ready with the leaf begins to church. Next, the circle first should not be too strong to prevent the leaf from burning the grill and leaving the fish raw. Next, salad preparation. We proceeded to wash the onions and the tomato. Afterward, we did the onions and julienne cut and the tomato in cubes. Then we proceeded to mix them and salt and lime to taste. Next, partner.
Serving. On a large flat plate, we place the cooked yuca with the tomato, wrapped fish in the middle. In a small container on the same plate, we put the salad, and we accompany with it with guayusa and a amassionate caffeinated tea. And you add, if you prefer, you add the cheese. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, classmate.
Group 5.
Again, good morning, teacher. Good morning, classmates. We are the group 5. We're going to talk about the typical food, street food, exactly. Can you please do another? Thank you. The ingredients are 5 kilograms of pork leg, 10 cloves of garlic, 1 cup of beer or chicha, salt, pepper, cumin, onion, lettuce, mole, and yapingachos to serve.
Let's get started with preparing the dish. Step 1. Before cooking the pork, marinate it with garlic, salt, pepper, cumin, and beer. Step number 2. Once the pork is well marinated, place it in a large baking dish. Step number 3. Bake the pork until the skin becomes golden and crispy. Step number 4. After 2 hours, check the mail and garnish if necessary. Finally, step number 5. As soon as the hornmeal is ready, serve it with mote, lettuce, salad, avocado, and tapingazo, and enjoy. Next, my partner, with the next dish.
Fritada. Ingredients: 5 kilograms of pork, 4 legs or shoulder, 10 cloves of garlic, 1 cup of beer or chicha, salt to taste, black pepper to taste, ground cumin, onion, lettuce, mote, hominy corn, yapingachos, potato parties, avocado.
The process: before cooking the pork, marinate it with crushed garlic, salt, pepper, cumin, sliced onion, and beer or chicha. Let it rest for several hours or overnight for better flavor. 2. Once the pork is well marinated, place it in a larger baking pan or roasting tray with part of the marinade. 3. Bake the pork at medium temperature until the meat is tender and the skin becomes golden and crispy.
This process usually takes several hours. For after 2 or 3 hours, check the meat, baste it with its own juice, and turn it if necessary to ensure even cooking. 5. When the fritada is ready, remove it from the oven and cut it into portion. Optionally fry some pieces of pork until extra crispy. 6. Serve the fritada hot with mote, lettuce, salad, avocado, and chapingachos. Enjoy this traditional dish from Quito, Ecuador.
Good morning. The ingredients for mote with pork rinds are simple and traditional. The main components are cooked hominy, water, and a pinch of salt, which give the dish its soft texture. The pork rinds are prepared with pork, garlic, cumin, salt, and water, creating a flavorful and crispy texture. This dish is usually served with traditional side dish sauce as toasted corn, onion, and tomato salad, avocado, and Ecuadorian hot sauce, which add freshness and contrast to the meat.
Preparation. First, preparing the mote. 1. Place the cooked hominy in a pot with water and a pinch of salt. 2. Boil for 10 to 15 minutes until soft and hot. 3. Drain and keep warm. Second, preparing the pork rinds. 1. Cut the pork into medium-sized pieces. 2. Place the pork in a pot with water, garlic, cumin, and salt. 3. Cook until the water evaporates and the pork releases its own fat. 4. Fry the pork in its own fat until golden and crispy. Finally, serve the mote hot on a plate. Add the crispy pork rinds and accompany with toast corn, onion, salad, avocado, and hot sauce. Thank you, teacher and classmates.
Thank you, Group 6.
Good morning, teacher and classmates. We are group number 6. Our group members are Judy Cumbicos, Angel Jimenez, Mayra Flores, Lisa Flores, Javier Cárdenas, and myself, Miguel Espinosa. Today we are going to present a traditional Ecuadorian dish called locro de papa. Next pan.
Locro de papa is a traditional dish from Ecuador. It's very popular and represents our culture and tradition. This sauce is usually eaten at lunch with the family. Next partner.
Now I will talk about the ingredients. For the recipe, we need 1 kilogram of potatoes, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 large white onion, and 2 garlic cloves. We also need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of fresh cheese, and 4 cups of water or chicken broth. Finally, we add salt and pepper, fresh cilantro, avocado, and hot sauce to serve.
Now I explaining the preparation instructions. First, once the potatoes are ready, cook them in a pot with onions that were previously cooked in a little oil until they become soft and aromatic. Then add the broth and let the potatoes cook until they start to break down and the soup becomes cream. Finally, add the milk and the grate cheese mixes well so everything melts smoothly.
How it is served? The locro de papa is served hot. It is usually served with avocado, fresh cheese, and hot sauce on top. This makes the dish more delicious and traditional.
In conclusion, locro de papa is a simple but delicious traditional Ecuadorian dish. It represents our culture and tradition. Thank you for your attention.
Group 7.
Yes. Good morning, teacher. Good morning, partners. We are the group number 6, commemorating for Christian Narvaez and my person. Today we are going to present a traditional Ecuadorian dish called encocado de cangrejo. It is a very popular dish and it is usually eaten on special occasions. My partner is going to explain the origin of the dish.
Origin of the dish. Encocado de cangrejo comes from the costa regional of Ecuador, especially from Esmeraldas and Manabí. The dish has Afro-Ecuadorian influence and is part of Ecuadorian culture. Coconut milk is used because coconut trees grow in the regions, and seafood is very common.
Now I'm going to talk about the ingredients. We need the following ingredients: 2 large cooked crabs, 2 cups of coconut milk, 1 medium onion, 1 red bell pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tomatoes, 1 tablespoon of achiote oil, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, salt and pepper, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, chopped cilantro. Optionally, ají or chili can be added if you like spicy food.
Instructions. First, the achiote oil is held in a large pot. Then, the onion, garlic, bell pepper, and tomatoes are added and are sauteed. Next, cumin, salt, and pepper are added. After that, the coconut milk is poured into the pot and is mixed well. Then, the cooked crabs are added and are covered with the coconut sauce. The dish is cooked slowly so the flavors mix well. Finally, lime juice and chopped cilantro are added.
In the presentation, the dish is served in a deep bowl. Fresh cilantro is added on top. A lime wedge is placed on the side. Encocado de cangrejo is usually served with white rice, patacones, or boiled yuca. In conclusion, encocado de cangrejo is a traditional and delicious Ecuadorian dish. We recommend it for family meals and special occasions. Thank you very much for listening.
Group 8.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, partners. We're Group A members. Tania Michelle, Stephanie and Lady Abad. The origin, bolón de verde. The bolón de verde originates from the Afro-Ecuadorian cuisine of the Ecuadorian coasts, especially in Manabí, and is a culture fusion that uses green plantain is about mashed plantain is adapted with local ingredients such as chicharrón and cheese, becoming an next becoming an icon of Ecuadorian breakfast that's presentation identity and tradition. Ingredients: 3 green bananas, 1/2 cup orange rinds, 1/2 cup shredded cheese, 3 tablespoons lard, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and water. Next, partner.
Preparation. Before starting, peel the green plantains and cut them into medium pieces. Place the plantain pieces in a large pot with enough water and add the salt. Set the pot over medium-high heat. Cook the plantains until they are soft, which will take approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Remove them from the hot water and drain them. Place them in a large bowl and smash them immediately with a potato smasher or a pestle. A homogeneous dough should form.
Mix thoroughly only the filling is evenly distributed. As soon as the dough is mixed for compact balls designs, of a small orange, approximately 8 and 10 centimeters. After forming all the bolones, you can cook them to your liking. Fry them in oil until they are crispy. Bake them until the surface is golden brown. Serve the bologna hot, generally accompanied by a fried egg, a cup of coffee, and chili sauce. Recommendation: the most delicious bologna is best tried at Que Bolón, located in Quito, Ecuador, in the Tomás de Berlanga, La Real Audiencia, and the Valle de los Chillos. They offer mixed bolognas and other Ecuadorian dishes, ideal for breakfast and lunch.
For the most authentic experience, enjoy your bologna with a cup of freshly brewed Ecuadorian coffee and a side of ají criollo, a spicy onion and tomato salsa to add a fresh, spice kick. It's pure Ecuadorian comfort in every bite. Thank you.
Group 9.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, everyone. We are group 9. Today we talk about locro de papa. The next. Let's start with the history. Locro de papa is an ancient treasure from the Andes. It dates back to Inca Empire. Originally, it was vegetable stew called rucu. For our ancestors, the potato was sacred and essential for the life. This hot soup was perfect for the cold climate of the mountain. Later, the Spanish added milk and cheese to create the cream soup we love today. It represents the union of two worlds. Thank you.
Preparation. The base. Start by making a refrito with wild onions, garlic, and achiote oil to boil the flavor foundation. The potatoes. Add the peeled and diced papachola potatoes along with water or vegetable stock. The shimmer. Cook on medium heat until the potatoes soften and disintegrate. Naturally, thicken the soup without blending. Finish, stir them in milk and fresh cheese or queso fresco in the final minutes for that signature creamy texture.
Recommendation: to truly experience locro de papa authentic is great textures. Never use a blender. Use a wooden spoon to mash some potatoes against the pop. Rustic loops are part of the charm. Temperature: serve in piping hot. The head of the soup should contrast with the cool, fresh avocado. The garnish trio, it's not optional. You must serve it with a slice of avocado, crumbled fresh cheese, and those corn stuff. Thank you.
Group 10.
Good morning, teacher and classmate. We are group 10, and member Jennifer Monar and Mayra Sango. Typical food from Ecuadorian and Chapingacho. Ingredients: eggs, potato, chorizo, tomato, lettuce, butter, annatto, salt, cheese, avocado. Next, please. Direction. Step 1. Peel and cut the potatoes, cook them in salted water and dissolve. Mash the potatoes until smooth. Once they are mashed, add the butter and the annatto and mix everything well. Let the mixture cool until it is warm enough to handle. Next partner.
Step 2. Take a portion of the potato dough and flatten
it in your bag before you close it. Add some fresh cheese in the center. Close the down carefully. Repeat the process with the rest of the mixture. Next, please. Step 3. Heat and skillet or grilling. Only it is hot. Place the patties on the surface. Cook them on medium low heat in the broth. Fill them carefully and cook the other side until both sides are golden. Next, please. Step 4. Prepare the fried egg and chorizo. Slightly the tomato and lettuce for the salad. Once everything is ready, place the yapingachos on a plate. Add the egg, chorizo, salad, and warm peanut sauce. Serve it immediately. Thank you, teacher.
Group 11.
Good morning, Miss and classmates. So today we are going to talk about a delicious dish from the Ecuadorian coast. Is the seafood cazuela. So the best cazuelas come from Manabi. In this province, cooking in clay pots is ancestral tradition that gives the food a special soul. The next part.
The ingredients for the cazuela are 3 large green plantain, half cup of creamy peanut paste, 2 to 3 cups of fish stock, 1 pound of shrimp, 1 pound of fish fillet, squid rings, 2 tablespoons of achiote oil, 1 large red onion, 1 green bell pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and finally salt and black pepper to taste.
Directions. 1. Prepare the seafood. Before you start, rinse the seafood thoroughly with cool water to remove any salty taste. Then pat it dry with paper towels. 2. Chop the vegetables while the oil is heating. Chop the onion, bell pepper, tomato, and garlic into small pieces. 3. Saute the aromatics. Once the oil is heated in a pot, saute the chopped vegetables until the onion is translucent and the mixture has a rich aroma. Cook the seafood after the aromatics are sauteed. Add the seafood to the pot and cook until it changes color and firm but tender. Be careful not to overcook it. Add the liquids. Once the seafood is cooked, pour in the fish stock and coconut milk stirred to combine. Simmer. After adding the liquids, lower the heat and let it simmer until the sauce thickens to your liking. Stir occasionally. If you want a peanut flavor, add a tablespoon of sal prieta to enhance the flavor while simmering. Finally, touch. After removing the pot from the heat, add chopped cilantro for a fresh touch. And serve. Serve hot immediately and enjoy. This is all. Thank you, Miss.
Group 12.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, classmate. We are group 12, made up of Andy Chango, Emily Chingongo Rodriguez, and me, Carla Iñiguez. Today we're going to present locro de papas, a traditional Ecuadorian dish. Explain the ingredients and preparation process. Ingredients:
For this recipe, I need the following ingredients: 4 medium potatoes, 1 white onions, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 liter of chicken or vegetable broth, 1 cup of crumbled fresh cheese, 1 avocado, salt, and oil. These ingredients are simple and easy to find, and they give the dish a very traditional and delicious flavor. And now my classmate will explain the preparation, and thank you.
We continue with the tips. The one. Before you begin cooking, make sure you have all your ingredients prepared. Peel the potatoes, chop the onion and garlic, and make sure the raw and spice. 2. Once the potatoes are peeled and chopped into small cubes, set them aside in a bowl of cold water so they don't darken. 3. Heat a large pot over medium heat and add a tablespoon of oil. As soon as the oil is hot, add the chopped onion and garlic and saute until they become soft and fragrant, about 3 or 4 minutes. 4. Before adding the potatoes, stir in the cumin and a bit of salt to enhance the flavors of the onion and garlic. 5. And drain the potatoes and add them to the pot. Stir everything together so the potatoes are cooked with the seasoned oil and let them cook for 2 or 3 minutes until the juice start to soften out the edge. Continue.
Now pour in the broth slowly, making sure it is covered all the potatoes. Bring the mixture to a boil. Then reduce the heat to low and cover the pot. Let it simmer until the potatoes are completely tender and the broth has thickened slightly. This should take about 20 to 25 minutes. Once the potatoes are soft enough to mash slightly with a spoon, you can gently press some against the side of the bowl to give the locro a creamy texture. Stir well. As soon as the locro reaches your desired consistency, test and adjust the salt if necessary. Serve the locro hot in deep bowls before serving. You can top each bowl with crumbled fresh cheese and a few slices of creamy avocado. Until you're ready to eat, keep the locro warm over very long heat. But once served, is best enjoyed immediately while it's hot and comforting. Thank you for your attention.
Group 13. Group 14.
Good morning, Miss Herrera and classmates. We are Pamela Muñoz and Magdalena Guananga from group number 14. Today we are going to talk about a very popular and healthy dish, a Greek salad. Magdalena, can you help me today?
Of course, Pamela, I am ready.
Great. Today we choose a Greek salad because it is fresh, healthy, and very easy to prepare. It is also a perfect option for people who want to eat well without spending too much time in the kitchen. Before we continue, I would like to ask you something. First, I have a question for you, Magdalena. Do you like salads?
Yes, I do, especially when it's hot, salad, and perfect.
Exactly, I totally agree with you. When the weather is hot, um, heavy food is not the best option, and salads help as the lighter and more comfortable. Now, let's talk about the ingredients. Magdalena, what do we need for the recipe?
We need 2 cucumbers, 3 tomatoes, 1 green bell pepper, 1 red onions, black olives, feta cheese, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and oregano. And these ingredients are very natural and full of vitamins.
Perfect. This salad is not only delicious, but it's also very healthy because it has vegetables and good fats, especially from olive oil. It is a great option for lunch or dinner. Now, Magdalena will show us how to prepare it step by step.
Thank you, Pamela. Now imagine we are in the kitchen.
I'm ready. What is the first step?
First, we wash and chop the cucumber, tomatoes, and green bell pepper.
Okay, and what about the onion?
Good question. We slice and red onions into the pieces.
Sounds easy.
Yes, it is. Then we put all the vegetable into a large bowl.
And the cheese?
After that, we add the black olives and crumble the feta cheese on top.
It already sounds delicious.
Finally, add lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and oregano, and mix everything gently.
And that is?
Yes, the Greek salad is ready to serve. Now, a last question, Pamela. Would you eat this salad for lunch or dinners?
I would definitely eat for dinner along with grilled chicken because it's a healthy, light, and very tasty. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Garcia de la Emily Cadena Bryan.
Good morning, teacher, and good morning, classmates. Today, I am going to explain how to prepare a meat pizza. I will describe the ingredients and the main steps of the process. Pizza comes from Italy, especially from the city of Naples. It became popular because it was easy to prepare and use simpler ingredients. Today, pizza is eaten all over the world. Now, I am going to explain how to prepare a meat pizza, including the ingredients and the process. Ingredients. To make a meat pizza, you need pizza dough, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, ground beef, olive oil, salt, black pepper, and oregano. Step 1. Prepare the meat. First, cook the ground beef in a pan with a little olive oil. Add salt and black pepper and cook until the meat is well done. Then let it cool for a few minutes. Step 2. Prepare the dough. Next, place the pizza dough on a flat surface. Stretch it until it has a round shape. Step 3. After that, spread the tomato sauce evenly over the dough. Step 4. Add cheese and meat. Then add mozzarella cheese on top of the sauce. Afterwards, place the cooked meats evenly on the pizza. Step 5. Season the pizza. Finally, sprinkle oregano and add a little olive oil. Step 6. Cooking the pizza. Prepare the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Bake the pizza for 12 or 15 minutes. The pizza is ready when the cheese is melted and the base is golden. In conclusion, making a meat pizza is simple and delicious. With a few ingredients and easy steps, you can prepare a great meal. Thank you.
Cadena Bryan.
Okay. For the option share the exposition. Okay. Good morning. My name is Brian Cadena, law teacher and classmate. And today I'm going to talk to you about a traditional Ecuadorian food called hornado. Mm. Welcome to a fest of tradition. Ecuadorian hornado is a traditional roasted pork dish that originated in the colonial era, when Spanish cooking techniques blended with Andean flavors, making it an iconic food of the highlands. Next, we have the ingredients. Pork leg, garlic, cumin, salt, onion, sour orange or lemon, chicha de jora, oil or lard, and aromatic herbs. And now the preparation. Season the pork with garlic, cumin, salt, sour orange or lemon juice, and chicha de jora. Let the meat rest for several hours or overnight. Roast slowly 4 or 6 hours until tender. Raise the temperature at the end to brown and achieve crispy skin. And traditional served with mote, yapingacho, curtido, and avocado. And thank you, and enjoy your food. Thank you, teacher. Please.